everyone, it's a whole new week and I have new tarot cards for you. I had my primary guide Morgan drew these for us, and I'm using my Mystic Dreamer deck, and I had her draw one oracle card from the unicorns because hope and magic this week, right? Final week of March. All right, so let's see what we've got. First up is the Four of Pentacles. So Pentacles is the element of earth. This represents our earthly goods, our earthly body. These are the health and money cards, and they go in a cycle from Ace to 10. So the 4 is almost halfway through the cycle, and this one always involves maybe clinging to your money too hard. Lots of people call this the miser card. It's mourning money that you've spent instead of looking at this big blessing, right? Look at the size of that pentagram behind her. But what happens is we forget sometimes that money is energy. When you work, you're putting out energy toward a goal, and then they give you a piece of paper that is representative of that energy. And when you put it back out, when you put money back out, it sends the wave of energy into the universe, however you decide to spend that money. And everything is a cycle. So when you put the money out there, it's going to come back, especially if you are investing it in yourself. So if things have happened and you've had to spend money and you're feeling like, oh, try really hard to let that go and accept the abundance coming back to you this week, okay? So don't focus on what's gone. Look at all these amazing opportunities for more to come in. Does that make sense? Put the money out there. I promise it's going to come back. All right. Next up, Judgment. So this card doesn't come up very often, but it's funny because we're about to start a whole new quarter of the year, right? Second quarter. And Judgment, people get confused because they think it's a judgment against them. It's not. It's actually the judgment call. It's your calling in life. So most decks will have an Archangel Gabriel blowing his horn. You can see the hands coming up reaching for their calling. So this week, really meditate on what is my calling. And people think you only have one calling in your whole life, and that's not true. Things change. So what's your new calling? What's next for you? What's your purpose for this year, for this new quarter that's starting up? So meditate on it. Ask Archangel Gabriel to help you out. Ask your guides. Meditate on it. Watch for signs. Journal about, what do I want next? What's next for me? What's a good direction for me to go? And write it all out. Get it all out. Figure it out, because this week is the right time to find that calling. So it's worth the effort. All right. And finally, this is probably why we need to find our calling, because drama might be a little high this week. So the Three of Swords, I always call this the drama card, because swords is the element of air. So it represents our thoughts. And sometimes our thoughts are really big and real in our head, and maybe not so big and real out in the world. And this card in particular, it does go in the cycle from Ace to 10, but the 3 in particular is usually has 3 swords through a heart like this one, or 3 swords through your head. It always looks like big drama. You can see she's actually down here weeping at the bottom, and here's the 3 swords and piercing her heart. But the thing about this card to remember is that it is air. We have built it up in our head that it's going to be this horrible thing, that there is no good decision, there is no good choice. This card is calling us to remember that this is the element of air. It will not be as big a deal as what we have built up in our head, right? So this week, when you start to get a little panicky and you've built everything up into something giant, remember it's in your head. Also, I think if you can find your calling, that's going to calm this down. Because a lot of times when we have a busy brain, it's because we don't have direction. All right? And let's see what our oracle card is. And when you get rid of that 3 of Swords, you get hope. Yes. So this week, I really feel like this card is telling us that this week it is worth your time to really think about what your next calling is. I think that we got the Four of Pentacles and Three of Swords. So you may have either spent some money or made some decisions that ended up costing you money, maybe with your car or something like that, and you've built it up into this huge thing that everything's ruined. But really, think bigger, journal, think about it. Think about the lessons, not mistakes, lessons. What'd you learn? Because then you can really figure out, what is my purpose? What's my purpose for the rest of this year? And then you'll have hope. Isn't that amazing? I love when the cards tell a story. So to wrap up, Four of Pentacles. So don't cling to your money too tight. Keep sending it out there. Promise it will come back. All right. Journal, meditate, talk to your guides and angels, find your calling. What's going to be your new purpose for this quarter or this year? Now's the time. And the Three of Swords, when you start getting all wrapped up in all the drama, remember, it's swords. It seems like it's a big deal in your head, but it's probably not a big deal out in the world, all right? And finally, when you find that calling, you're also going to find plenty of hope. I love this unicorn with the mohawk. But your week is going to have lots of hope in it, because once you find your calling, you get so inspired that you are full of hope, okay? So I'm sending you guys many blessings. It's going to be probably a little bit of drama, but I think you're going to end the week with huge amount of hope and excitement for the quarter ahead. So please like the video and hit that subscribe button so you never miss a free reading. And down below, if you would like to leave me a tip, oh my gosh, they totally make my day. They keep me in my Starbucks tea. So the coffee link is down there if you would like to leave a tip. If you ever need a private 30-minute reading, I would love to read for you. And that link is down below. Also, if you are interested in manifesting and getting some manifesting coaching from me, I do that, and that link is down below. Also, the Practical Tarot deck is coming along. Holly and I are almost done with the Major Arcana, so expect a reveal for that very soon. I think we have 3 cards left, so very close. And if you would like to pre-order that deck, the link is down below also. Thank you guys so much. I hope you have a great week. I am sending you many blessings. Hang in there. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.